In a recent video, I showed off my Christmas weight gain and then mentioned that my plan was to get back in shape. And that prompted a lot of the same questions. How? What am I going to eat? What will my training look like? Can I stay as I am? Because with a bit more weight on, I look like a sexy lumberjack. So I thought I should answer the questions because I can do so really easily. So in this video, I'll explain why I'm just going to aim low and have ordered a couple of flannel shirts. So the specifics of what I'm eating, how I'm training, who cares? Unless you are also me, it's not relevant. And if you really want that sort of stuff, there is plenty online from people that set up their camera, get back in bed, pretend to wake up, have an ice bath, then give you a code so you can get discounted ice for the bath. I don't know. And even if I did do that sort of nonsense, what's the value hearing it from me? I make up most of what I do as I go along based on just what I feel like doing. And even if I did apply a bit more science, you still aren't me. So why is the diet and training of a 6'6", 220 pound, 50-year-old sexy lumberjack right for you? Unless that is you, in which case, where do you get your shirts? But what might be useful is to understand my focus, because it is no different today, given what I need to achieve over the next few months, to where it was when I first started working out, when I couldn't run more than 2 minutes without needing to walk. My focus is on aiming low and at what is right in front of me, while not forgetting I've got all the time in the world.
There is no tomorrow.
The great man meant that specific to Rocky at that time. Don't be sending me that clip saying, hey Mark, Apollo disagrees about how long you've got. So I don't wake up with a camera set up in my bedroom, gets packed away before bed. I'm not thinking about the six-pack I want in May, or the race I'm going to be doing at some point in the future, or the ultramarathon I've got in the diary, or any of that stuff. I think today I need to go to the gym. I need to not eat particularly badly, and it'd be handy if I could do some sort of cardio on the bike at some point. That's it. And that's what I did when I first started. I wasn't thinking I need to not be 100 pounds overweight. I was thinking I need to get my trainers on my feet. Not easy at 100 pounds overweight. And step outside the front door, then get to the first lamppost. That's it. The rest would follow. I was in my late 30s, unlikely to drop dead right then and there, so I had time. I wasn't thinking, oh, I need to get really good at running, then burn that suit, then buy a dog, then run with that dog, then start a YouTube channel in about 10 years and sell my own merch. Cardio Dolphin. I wasn't even thinking about the second bloody lamppost. I just focused on what was right in front of me. Although, if you're struggling to do that, I get it. You have my sympathy. It was easier to do that then than now because of social media and algorithms tracking your every thought. Back then, the only people that knew I was trying to do a little bit of running and eat a little bit less were the cars going past at 6:30 in the morning, looking at me, leaning against the lamppost, gasping for breath, thinking they've ever seen a jogging lumberjack. And then the guy at the little shop round the corner from my house, just wondering why I was never in there anymore buying sweets. So the only time I gave thought to my running goal was when I was running. The only time I gave thought to my diet was when I was actively eating or actively trying not to eat. All other times, I gave it no thought and nothing prompted me to. Nowadays, my phone, my computer, my laptop, they know exactly what I'm doing, what I'm interested in, and then serve it up to me as inspiration non-stop. A constant barrage of Instagram reels and Facebook adverts from people pushing foods and supplements and training programs, or just look at me content. And because it's the way nowadays, that is content from people at, or more likely way beyond, the point that I ever want to get to anyway. If I Google at 9 AM for a beginner's chest workout to do at the gym, by lunchtime I've got pro bodybuilders waving their nipples in my face on Instagram. At 4 PM, when I actually get to the gym, and I'm now looking in the mirror, how can I possibly be happy with what I see? I've been presented with 59 versions of the ideal male chest, and all are better than mine, apart from the actual nipples. In contrast, back when I was running, the only runner I was seeing during a typical day was maybe the occasional other jogger that normally looked as big a mess as I was. I have no idea what my motivation levels would have been like if I'd got back from my run, had breakfast with my 4 kids, 2 dogs, in a house with too big a mortgage, before going to a job I hated, while watching YouTube videos of jacked 20-somethings blasting around a track before their mum picks them up and takes them home so they can upload their content to demoralise me with. But cheer up, buy their supplements, and all will be fine. I'd have probably quit. It would have been depressing for sure. I know it would, because I get it now with other things. My fitness, my diet, I'm confident with what I'm doing. But here's an example: guitar. I'm 3 months into learning it, so I often ask Google to show me some easy Dire Straits to practice along to, and I get this.
2, 3, 4, D, E.
It's good, I can almost keep up, but 10 minutes later, the next thing I'm shown to watch is this. I want to throw my guitar out of the window. Now, I know that the just focus on small things idea is not new. You got the Navy SEAL guy saying, hey, just make your bed each day.
If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day.
And the eat an elephant just one bite at a time quote. That gets trotted out at every team building training day.
Right, that's lunch.
Okay.
But social media is then not filled with people showing off their beds made to a level of perfection that you could never achieve. Or people saying, if you only wore my gym clothing, you'd then be finishing that trunk off in no time. If it were, you'd probably find it pretty demoralising. So look, here's my advice. You know what the steps in front of your face are. You don't need experts or gurus or nipples to point you in the right direction to achieve what you need to achieve right now. So just focus on that. That doesn't mean don't follow the advice of people that do know what they're doing. That's not me, by the way. It doesn't mean don't be motivated by people that are miles ahead of you. It just means that your goals, your objectives, they're yours. So if you do watch others, make sure you separate being motivated by them from feeling you need to emulate them. I have very clear separation in my mind between those I watch for fun, inspiration, and those I watch for productive guidance to follow. And again, you have time to follow that guidance. I get emails all the time from people saying how disappointed they were to not, I don't know, yet have a 25-minute park run, or not yet have the body weight they're looking for, or the 15 chin-ups they want. Aiming too high and too far away. Don't aim for the park run you want that's 4 minutes ahead of your current PB. Aim to knock 10 seconds off the existing one this Saturday. Don't aim for the body weight you want on the beach this summer. Aim for the pound you want to lose this week. I can't do 15 chin-ups, so I aim to do one more than I can do now. 5, 4.5. 5 if I'm fresh. So that's how I plan to get back in the shape I want to be in. I aim low, not down. Low doesn't mean down. It's low, just in front of me. I'm not aiming at the floor. I'd be shooting myself in the foot. See what I did there? But I'm not aiming any higher than is sensible for me right now. And I'm certainly not aiming at the level of some numpty bouncing about on social media. Okay, that's it. I have to go practice guitar in a room with the windows locked, just in case.